So we're just gonna have to kind of sit here and fight these waves while Bronca narrates 8 quadrillion years of history to us.
Alright.
The good thing is there's like a field of corpse. Okay, me and Shale will engage the
Could have just given
ogre.
up, you know.
Oh, you knocked me down.
Lovely crunching noises.
And so I shall.
Yeah!
You force on hand.
Oh,
Now we're
play
going to
fair!
Alright, and then I'll take him out. Alright, and then we're gonna set it to default. Ogren to default. And he just doesn't have enough. I mean, enemy health. I mean, let's see. Critical strike. Yeah, we'll just, you know, Ogren's tactics, unfortunately, it doesn't seem you know, his abilities are filling out, but not much we can do.
Excuse me while I do my
As you desire. And so I shall.
Alright, I think that's it. So we're gonna get out of here now, or move forward anyway. Find Bronca's crazy ass. You got all these golems and shit here. Darkspawn Dagger. Alright, and the cool thing is, like I said, we've done so many quests, like the Dead Cast. I've never seen that before, and the ramifications of it, we're going to go through the lore. I am very curious to see how it plays out in the future, like in the next couple games coming up. I'm excited to see. Because believe me, this is not the first time you're going to see the Deep Roads.
As you desire.
Not even close. Alright, close that.
And so I shall.
Nothing there. Sure, we save. Alright, and this is, what, a gas chamber? Alright, we're gonna have to fight these dwarves one by one.
going to go.
Dwarves, golems. Alright, and they're pretty easy. I mean, for us to take the Broodmother out in one go, it gives me high hopes for pretty much taking out the final boss of this area, which is coming up, which is real good. So we'll, you know, hopefully get through that, and then, you know, we're actually a lot better supplied than we were for the Broodmother. So, you know, if we can wipe her out pretty quick, then we're going to be able to take out the next one, no problem. Shell's down, but I'm trying to conserve, you know, as many health pulses and things as I can. Alright, cool. Alright, who's hurt? Sweet. Alright. So we turn off the gas valves. I mean, we barely take any damage, but still, why not?
Delighted.
Alright, and that'll stop the room from being all gassed out. Sure, we save, and then we move on. Or is this the way we just came? This is not the way we just came. Alright, this is the gauntlet. Pretty much the gauntlet is, in essence, just beating up a bunch of golems. So, I'm all for it. Alright, we're taking this one by ourselves. It's a very interesting camera angle.
Here we go! We go to combat! Oh, I see.
Small clear ice crystal. Ooh. That's really good. Yeah, that's good for like a DPS. I think the one he's got right now is probably a little bit better for a for a tank. Alright, I'm taking 2. Oh, move. Of course. Oh wow, we took Win out immediately, so we gotta be really on our toes for this one then.
Down you go.
Yeah, it always catches me by surprise which ones are more difficult for these groups, but alright, take that.
Why bother?
Me. Alright, take him out. Sweet.
Following it around puts
All right.
one in a lot of danger.
Let me say, God, is that the gauntlet? That's a terrible gauntlet. We cleared that shit in like 2 minutes. Alright, pop the metal door. And coming up on these anvils.
All the noise and bother.
Alright, so the way this works, we fight these guys, and then we have to hit these anvils, I believe? Like loot the hammers, hit the anvils, something like that.
As you desire.
It's nothing but excitement traveling.
Something like that.
Now this should be amusing.
Oh, and then we gotta, yeah, that's right, as they light up, we gotta hit them. That takes that out. Alright. It rotates.
All right.
Far too old for this.
Like how the eyes are bleeding on it.
My magic will make sure. Enough. As you
I gotta watch the anvils. And we...
I must.
Everyone's all like glitched out, not fighting. I don't know why. And none of the anvils are lighting up. I think we kill the spear, then it lights the anvil up. Yeah.
All done.
And then the other ones get knocked out.
As you wish.
So where... Alright, and then this one's here. So you can just pretty much stay on this side.
Far too old for this.
And so I shall.
I will fight if I must.
And looks like our companions are not going to help us, so we'll just have to
Enough.
have to deal with it on our own.
Now this is more like it.
Alright, then it does that.
We must have victory.
Alright, and then we got one more.
We'll make short work of them.
Alright, or not. Alright, and then it...
Comes to this, doesn't it?
Alright, and then the last one. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but who cares? We got it done.
Always comes to this.
So I
Yeah.
Maker's breath. Always comes to this, doesn't it?
Alright, and that's
I
that.
have done it.
Alright. And that should be done. I don't think we have to fight these guys. I guess we do. Oh, never mind. There they go.
Nothing but excitement.
Wonderful. Alright.
This is annoying.
That should be that.
Far too old.
Apparently not. Alright, we're gonna do this. Let me drink. Alright, and Win, because Win's just glitching out. Alright, we hit hit this, and I think that takes it out fully.
Must it always
I have finished.
down? Do not allow it. As you wish, my magic will make.
Is that not it yet? Oh my god, apparently that's not it. Is there a side that we're missing?
Now we go into battle.
I have no idea.
Careful.
I mean, we're doing it correctly, but... Let me get some delirium. And, okay, apparently I'm just dead. Oh, alright, Win. Take a delirium potion, bring me back to life. Nope, don't do that. Back. Oh.
Be beaten by an old woman.
Let's see.
Alright, remember what I said earlier about having more supplies going into that final fight? I was infinitely wrong.
What to do?
Alright, let me hit this.
I have done it.
Down. Nothing but excitement traveling with you. Must it always be more?
Is it? I don't understand. What is it? Alright, so I guess the side that's crying blood we have to take out.
If I must.
What the hell are they doing? Just, this is the glitchiest fight. Oh my god. Like I said, the AI is brain dead in this game though.
I can barely stand. This is terrible.
It's almost as bad as the AI in, Alright, that's it.
I believe I am done.
Now this is how it should be.
Okay. Whew. Almost as bad. It's not as bad as the AI in the first Mass Effect. First Mass Effect is miserable, but, it's pretty bad. I think the only thing that makes Mass Effect worse is that it's a shooter, and shooters are way more frustrating because you can't just run up and smack them. Like, you actually have to shoot, and then, like, the shooting in Mass Effect is pretty bad, and it's Mass Effect 1 is pretty bad all the way around. But 2 is amazing, and then 3 is eh. Alright, we're in the Anvil of the Void.
My name is Paragon. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Paragon, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Let's see. You made the anvil, I take it.
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Sounds like blood magic, a dangerous road.
The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
So you sealed it away? So you... Orzammar could... what now? Do you want revenge? Orzammar could use it.
No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Let's see. You are a Paragon. I'll help you if you support a new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
No, you're fucking nuts.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with darkspawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
The anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No! You will not take it! Not while I still live!
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this.
We have to destroy the anvil, Bronca.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Let's see, she's obsessed beyond redemption.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! But, my friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
Oh, this is a hell of a fight. Trust me. This one, because look, the first thing you do is all throw rocks at the same time. Alright, so Oghren disapproves -10, but you know what? It's story mission. Oh well. We should be able to do this pretty well. I'm not real worried about it, but we gotta keep an eye on everybody's health and everything. The golems are only white level, but so you know that means they're not higher than us or white named. Some are yellow named, but Bronca is the boss, so cripple that golem. All right, that went pretty quick, and then this golem's fighting over here. All right, you need. I guess we don't have any. Alright, no. You need to heal Shale. And we'll do that. We'll get Oghren's approval and things back up. I'm not really worried. 10 is not that bad.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Oh, and there's like 15 Broncos. I was like, yeah, there's a bunch of Broncos. Alright. And the good thing is, we can, if anybody gets in trouble, come on Shale, move. Alright, we send Shale to get Lyria, okay? Win, you need to go get Lyrium. Alright. Send her for the Lyrium.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Alright, and then she could we'll keep sending her for the Lyrium.
What to do?
She does an earthquake, but that earthquake doesn't hurt us. Alright.
And so I shall.
Bloodthirst. Oh man, you had to cut her friggin' head off in front of Ogren? Okay, wow, this was actually a lot easier than ever before. Sweet. So we take that, we're gonna destroy these, and we're gonna take that. Cool. Alright. And we're gonna talk to Karen.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Paragon?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Ogren, you lost Bronca to this. What do you want?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a Paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put Hammer to Steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Wonderful. I'm very happy at how things went there. A better solution that I didn't really explore was running around and getting delirium and making sure Bronca doesn't get it, but I mean, not a big deal. If you come in here when you're powerful enough, these bosses, I guess they're not, you know, that strong. So, very happy. Very, very good.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the anvil as agreed.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in our Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
Bye, Carradine. Oh. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. let's get back to Orzammar. Alright, Ogren approved. So it was only a net loss of 3, so it's not that bad, because we haven't even conversed with him yet. And through conversation, we'll be able to get his party quest and talk to him, and
As you desire.
you know, we'll be able to kind of fix whatever. Take this. And then the Golem Registry. This is important. Always make sure you get this. And then examine the tablet more closely. The writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing can be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Shale, do you recognize this at all?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Caradon's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
Ogren, what is this? Can you tell?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzamar, I bet they'd brown their trousers. And pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Alright, we'll take a tracing. The ancient runes are traced into a stack of papers, which you store in your pack. Continue. Alright. And with that said and done, we're gone. Let's get the hell out of here.
That pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Yeah. To the assembly. They need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Alright, and then we go back to Orzammar with just about everything completed. Man, that's a hell of a thing. I forgot what going back through that is like. It's fun, it's challenging, a little frustrating at points, but still really cool. And with that, our army is actually is finished.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Caradon for his chosen king.
Caradon was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caradon forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caradon choose?
He wished me to give it to whomever I chose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I would grant the crown to Harrowmont.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Stand down, Balin. You've lost.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Me too. Alright, and now we get a brawl. I'm going after the prince. Alright, apparently not. I'm just gonna... I mean, they're been murdered. Oh, I guess the royal guards are... Alright, now everyone's gonna beat on Balin. Yeah. I mean, there's just a mob just beating the shit out of him. There's really... Alright, I'm gonna squeeze my way past. Excuse me, pardon me. You're coming to murder somebody.
I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a Paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
I have faith in you, King Harrowmont.
Indeed. More than anyone but my wife, Warden, and I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's second. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Wonderful. Alright, cool. But we're not done here. We have quests and things to turn in. Prince Balin, what do you got? Silverite Rune. Alright, nothing we care about. So, we are going to head out, and we're going to go back to the Diamond Quarter, and we're going to sell a ton of shit.
Assembly is in recess until King Harrowmont can address them.
Going to sell a ton of shit, and then we're going to go back up to the surface.
I've never seen the like.
Grey Warden, you have impressed the best of us.
Well, thanks, guys. You're cool people. Alright, I don't think we got any levels. Yeah, no one's even really close. Alright, so we go ahead and... we still got, like I said, a lot of side quests and things to wrap up.
Lord Balin attacks the assembly and is ignominiously slain.
And then we need to go to... Shaper it. Excuse me? What did he just say? Epic fail! It's friggin' lame. Boo! Alright, and we will go to Shaper It, which is like right here. Yep. Gotta talk to these guys. Alright, so we need to talk to...
Who would dare take from the memories?
Alright, well, hang on. Alright, talk to Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. King Harrowmont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories, but I apologize. You do not know me nearly as well as I know you. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Let's see. I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
Cares for widows and orphans.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No, thank you for your time.
Record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Alright, and then we have some other stuff. Dead Cast, Golem Registry. And we need to bring this to the Shaper. In the Shaper, so that means we gotta bring it to you, Horta.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Do you mean these records?
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Wonderful. Alright, and then we need to talk to him. But also, let's see, who else is here? We need to talk to the Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Hell yeah. Alright, and then we need to talk to Shaper
Warden,
Assistant.
I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Alright, but hang on, so, wait. The Dead Cast. If proven, the lineage of the Dead Cast house symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered a form of noble house in its own right. It must be entered into the memories in the Shaperate if the validity of the claim is to be tested. So I guess I go over here to the Wall of Memories. Maybe? No. Alright. I'll have to do a little research on that quest. For now, we have finished up the Orzammar main quest line. We're going to run around and just finish up all the side quests. And then we will be going off to Denerim. No, we'll be doing the Lands Meet, and then we'll be going off to Denerim. And then that'll pretty much, or it will be at the the penultimate act of the game, almost the finale. And then we'll move on to Dragon Age 2. But for now, let me hang on here. Let me run around real quick and just look at all this stuff. The memories. Okay, so here. Alright, quest completed. Dead Cast insignia has been entered in the memories. Legion Dead may eventually be considered a cast of house or its own. Cool. Alright, so we've completed that, and we are now going to go ahead and we are going to save right here. And I'm actually going to do a hard save right here. Alright. And we will see you next time. Thanks for joining.